Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back to my channel. Whether you are a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however these astrological signs may be placed on your natal chart, then these messages are for you. And down below, you will have the individual timestamps for each of you. Okay, so Scorpio, you have your own timestamp at the bottom. So do you, Cancer, as well as Pisces. But before I begin, let me introduce myself. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. For those of you who are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box and click on that credentials link. I want to thank each and every one of you, of course. If you are a subscriber, a new viewer, or visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to our channel. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget that these are all free channeled messages, and the only thing I ask in return is if you could please give me a thumbs up, like, share, or subscribe so that I know that you are enjoying these free channel messages. And if you haven't done so already, turn on your notification bell so you are aware, or you know, and you don't miss out the new content uploads, as well as whenever I am live on my live stream. All right, so today I'm going to be channeling messages here for the couples collective. So this means you are in a connection, a partnership, whether that is a romantic partnership, a connection, marriage, however, soulmate, twin flame, however you may title your connection, these messages are for you. And we're going to start with Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio, and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what you need to know, not only for yourself, Scorpio, but also for your partner. So in your relationship, in your partnership, what do you need to know here in the month of April? And first and foremost, I just want to remind you that there's a lot happening here right now, Scorpio, energetically in the month of April. And that is because Mercury in retrograde began April 1st, which means these energies were felt 2 weeks prior, okay, to April 1st. And Mercury retrograde is going to go all the way through April 25th. And by the way, there is a potential here for you to still continue to feel the Mercury retrograde energy 2 weeks after that end date. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is the following. We're going to have a solar eclipse on April 8th. That is also an energy that you need to be aware of because it may impact your relationship, okay? It may, and that's what I've been seeing here with the messages that I've been channeling here for the collective, okay, Scorpio. So it's not just a you message. I've been seeing it with the air signs. I saw it with the earth signs. I saw it with the fire signs, and of course now here with the water signs. We'll see what comes out for you, okay, Scorpio. So let's take a look here at what messages you need to know here in regards to April and your connection, your mutual energy here between you and your significant other in the month of April. And you have here the Seven of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. So right now, at this moment in time, there could be here energies of you, especially here with the Seven of Cups. There's this sense of like a wishful sense of thinking, a wishful thinking about something here. Now, what's interesting here for you and your significant other is that this person is looking towards my left-hand side as if they're looking here towards the past. So there could be here wishful thinking, desires, yearning here of different ideas or different things here that you either individually or together as a couple consider here that you want to either develop in the month of April, or just kind of like thoughts, like romantic thoughts, wishful thinking, things that you've been wishing, hoping, yearning here that maybe haven't been discussed, or for some of you here that you will bring up or may potentially here bring up in the month of April. Now here with the King of Wands, it's talking about passion. So there's this sense of passionately looking at how you will, either individually or as a couple, focus on the dedication and the consistency here that is needed in order to bring these options or bring this wish fulfillment or choices here that you may have in the month of April and turn them into reality. Okay. So let's take a look here. What else is coming through for you? Now, what's interesting here, Scorpio, is that this King of Wands energy, it could be, of course, both of you embodying this energy, but there's like in the back of either your mind, Scorpio, or in the back of both of your minds as a couple here, there's like things here from the past or recent past that you've wanted to fulfill. Okay. And again, for some of you here, look at that. Yep. Exactly what I just said. There's something here having to communicate about those dreams or those wishes here that may be important here in the month of April. So communication, well, that just means that I have to do this like a little bit more shuffling. That means here that communication is going to be vital here for you, Scorpio, and your significant other here in the month of April. You have here security and you also have here differences. There's something that you're going to realize here, okay, Scorpio? There's something here, and remember, I just talked about that. There's something here in regards to your past or recent past. And there's this sense here that you and your partner need to discuss, okay? There's the sense here of having to communicate what are the real expectations here, or what are the things that your heart truly finds fulfilling here in regards to kind of like to strengthen the security between each other, to secure or to strengthen this passion between the both of you, because there's a sense here of something needed to be communicated here that either hasn't been discussed fully, or because there seems to be so much of this passion that may be coming up here in the month of April. It's like you're very comfortable with the passion part, okay? So there's a comfort level here with the passion. There may be underlying differences here, Scorpio, that you and your significant other need to address and may not be addressing here as transparently as you should. And because there isn't this sense of opening up and really talking about what the fundamental, okay, what I'm here pointing at the Pentacles energy, what the stability of this connection is. So you really need to look at your connection here with a magnifying glass, so to speak. And why am I saying that? For some of you, it's coming across that there's a sense here of something that you are yearning or desiring, either together as a couple or individually, that may not be that may not be spoken of here, because when you get to the bottom and to the nitty-gritty of it, there may be more differences than similarities here, and that may create a little bit of uncomfortability here in what you think may be secure here. But again, it may be that security because you are focusing only on the passion and really not looking or focusing on the longevity, okay? The fundamental stability here within this connection, all right? So that is what's coming across here for you and your significant other, all right? All right, let's take a look here at what else is coming through for you and your significant other here in the month of April. And you have here T's, attraction, love language. All right. So T's, it says the energy is fun and lighthearted, but uncertain. Exactly what I just said here. There may be here an underlining sense of uncertainty here, Scorpio, that you may not be looking at, or that you and your significant other may not be addressing, because what you are looking at or what you are addressing, what you're focusing on is pure superficial attraction. Okay. So for some of you here, that is where the I just said this is just validation confirmation. You have the King of Wands, the security card, and the attraction. So there's something here that's kind of in a way superficial. There's something here that's like covering something that is deeper and more in depth here within this connection that may come up or resurface during this month of April. And when it does, and when it's spoken about, Okay, it may bring up to the surface where you, Scorpio, and your significant other are truly not on the same page of something that has to do with longevity, that has to do with really committing to the essence of the mastery of what is going to make this connection move farther than where it is. Okay, so if some of you are married, this was just talking about restructurizing or reignited passion here, and really talking about those underlying issues that we kind of sweep under the rug. And for those of you who are either the beginning part of your connection or have been together for quite some time, there may be here something that needs to be discussed that really truly has not been discussed. Again, love language here says affirmations. Loving words hold great power. Okay. So yes, loving words hold great power. However, how is that going to be here a fundamental element here in the differences that you share, right? Because we can get along on the good times, and in the good times, everyone gets along. In the good times, everything is sweet and dandy. But how are we working together when we have differences? Is this connection really just only focusing on the superficial passion, or are we getting down to the nitty gritty of a more fundamental aspect here of the Pentacles energy, the stability of this connection? Where are we different? How can we kind of look past the differences or work together to build with patience, determination, and consistency here within this connection? Scorpio, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Hello, Cancer, and welcome back. Today, I'll be channeling messages for you, Cancer, and for your significant other in the month of April. But first, I want to mention here that there are some energetic shifts happening here in the month of April, which may potentially impact your relationship. So, number one, Mercury retrograde began April 1st. However, the effects of Mercury retrograde may have been felt 2 weeks prior to that April 1st official date. Mercury retrograde ends April 25th. However, the effects of Mercury retrograde may still be felt, or energetic vibrations may still be felt 2 weeks after that April 25th mark. Okay, so just bringing that up to the table. Another thing that I want to mention here for you, Cancer, is that there is also on April 8th a solar eclipse happening. All right, so that energy could potentially here impact your relationship. It doesn't have to, but it may. I have seen that collectively. I've already done the fire signs, the air signs, the earth signs, and now I'm doing the water signs. And so I'm just giving you a heads up here. So we'll see how what messages you need to know for both you and your significant other here in the month of April, okay? But just bringing that awareness here, and we'll see how this may look here for you, okay? So let's take a look here. Cancer and your significant other here, your partner, your significant other, your soulmate, twin flame, however you may title your connection here. Let's take a look at Cancer and their significant other. Let's take a look here. You have the Fool, Queen of Swords, and the Sun. Well, so far it looks really positive here for you, Cancer. And the Fool is all about a new beginning. So there could have been here, has been situation, circumstance, or events here in the past or recent past. Like I said, it could have been in the month of March when this Mercury retrograde began, or it could be here, the sense of a new, fresh start here in the month of April. However that may resonate for you, the Fool card is all about a new beginning. It's all about you starting something new or taking the leap of faith. All right. So kind of like a clean slate type of mentality here. Remember that the Fool card is also new moves. So there may be here new moves that either you individually here, Cancer, or your significant other individually, or together collectively as a couple here may be moving towards. Now, you do have here the Queen of Swords. You and your significant other may be embracing here the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords energy is about being more logical, analytical, putting your emotions aside and really looking at something for what it is or how it is, okay? It's kind of like making moves, but more based on logical, analytical, tactical type of energy rather than emotion based energy. Okay. So that's how this is coming across. You also have here the Sun card. This is a very beautiful card. It's one of the happiest, happiest cards in tarot, and that is the Sun. And that is the reason because it not only embraces happiness and success, but there could be here a sense of growth, personal growth that may have taken effect from the past or recent past. So there may be something here, kind of like you and your partner doing like a fresh new start, thinking about something and figuring how to make something more stable, more concrete, more. It's coming across as like more stable here. It's like, how can we look at our relationship and make it grow, make it more successful, but not just from an emotional standpoint, but rather logically speaking, like how can we communicate better? How can we talk about things better? How can we, share our truths with each other and still continue to look at the glass half full rather than half empty? How can we discuss or embark on a new journey together or a new chapter together and both work here on something consistently, especially here with this turtle energy. Turtle represents longevity. Okay. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you here, Cancer, and your significant other here. Let's take a look, and we have romance, we have trigger. I'm not surprised. I talked to you about that, and memories. All right, so as I stated before here, Cancer, because of the really strong energies that are coming up here in the month of April, there may be moments where either you, Cancer, or your significant other may trigger each other in some way, shape, or form. Now, this could be internally within your connection, but this could also be talking about externally. There could be external things here that may trigger either you individually, Cancer, or your partner individually, or both of you together as a couple. Because remember, even if one person is going through something triggering, or they're going through something that has nothing to do with you, Cancer, it still impacts you. Same goes with them. Anything that goes on with you impacts your partner. So there may be here a resurfacing here of a situation, circumstance, event that you both may have said to yourselves or to each other, you know what, we're going to start new, we're going to start fresh. Let's, do this in a different way. Let's do a reconciliation, reunion. Let's really work at this because we do have a lot of memories together, and and so forth. But there could be here, due to these energetic shifts, they could rise or resurface here any triggers here that may be lingering either internally. That means your own situation, circumstance, or events of self-sabotaging thoughts or fears, your anxiety, worries, okay, that may resurface or may come out a little bit more than the usual. And again, it may impact your relationship. Same goes for your partner here. There may be things here that may surface or resurface for your partner, and that may create here a little bit of trying to be a little bit more logical, more clear, a little bit more blunt. It's coming across here is that there may be either one of you or both of you where someone may say here, Cancer, someone may share something very logically and very kind of what may come across a little bit cold. And it's not that the person is being cold, but rather the person is being very blunt, or the person is being analytical. And so the facts presented may create a sense of, well, this person is detached, or, this person is not caring. With that could be you, or that could be the other person. However, I feel it might be the other person. I'm just saying, it might be your partner here. So, heads up, the energies could be reversed here, but that's how it's coming across. It's coming across as like maybe your partner may say something, and the manner in which they say it may seem a little bit cold. It may seem a little bit stoic. It may seem analytical. It may not seem like they are emotional. They're just being kind of like, as a matter of fact, and that may create here some sort of trigger here. Okay, Cancer, and that trigger here is coming across as it may irritate you, or it may create some type of energy here that again may create a little bit of tension. However, there is the Fool card. Right under the Fool card we have romance. So there could be here instances where you and your significant other are trying to reunite, reconcile, or trying to kind of create here a brand new start. For some of you, it's reignited passion. For others of you here, it feels like, trying to turn a new leaf here and trying to really focus on the memories that you have shared, so that there is this sense of looking at the glass half full rather than half empty. Let's see what else is coming through here for you, Cancer, and your significant other here in the month of April here. I'm not surprised about that trigger card, by the way, because that's been coming a lot along a lot here in the collective. So you have falling in love, physical connection, and codependency. Exactly what I was talking about here, especially with this middle row here. The trigger could be something of addiction, obsession here. There could be things here talking about situations, issues, you know, instances here that may not have been resolved. And again, because of this energetic shift that's happening in April, that may resurface and may create a bit of a trigger. Now you do have here falling in love, sudden feelings, that is sudden feelings that this is the one. And of course that looks like a great start here for you and your significant other, or reignited passion, especially with the Fool card here. So some of you are in the month of April making either a firmer commitment, a more stable commitment, or you may feel that you are either falling in love with your significant other falling in love with you, or for others of you who are seasoned couples, is feeling here as a reignited passion. Here, with memories and codependency, along with the Sun card, this is saying like try to continue in the month of April to see the glass half full rather than half empty, because there could be here instances or memories of discussions, tension here, things that haven't been resolved that may resurface here. But as long as both of you are looking at the end of the tunnel, looking at the light at the end of the tunnel, just like these two people are doing here, there may be here this energy of creating or turning something around here that may start off as a trigger, but may end here as a sense of how we can readjust or adjust here as these energy shifts continue in the month of April. And some of you may still be seeing this in the month of May. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe, Cancer, and I'll see you soon. Hi, Pisces, and welcome back to the channel. Pisces, let's take a look here at what information, what blessings, what energies that you need to know about here in the month of April between you, Pisces, and your significant other, your soulmate, your twin flame, your connection, your partner, however you may title your connection. But first, let me just remind you here that in the month of April, there are a lot of energetic shifts happening. And because of that Mercury retrograde that began on April 1st, but however, it could have been felt for some of you 2 weeks before. And the Mercury retrograde again began April 1st and will continue all the way through April 25th. But again, will be felt potentially 2 weeks after also April 25th, that there may be here some type of that energy here, let's say, showing up in your reading, okay? I have seen it already with the fire signs, the earth signs, the air signs, and of course here some here with the water sign. So I just want to bring that up for you. I also want to talk about here about the solar eclipse that is happening April 8th. Again, another energetic shift here that may impact your connection. And we'll take a look at what the overall energy here may be in the month of April, and of course how we can overcome those energies as well. And look what you have. You have trust coming in here, falling or popping out right out of the deck here. It says this situation is calling for you to have faith. All right. So there may be here a situation, circumstance, or event here in the month of April where you may feel, or you and your significant other may feel like, you know what, you need to really focus on either trusting each other more, or having faith that whatever situation, circumstance, or event may potentially pop up here for you and your significant other, that there is here a sense of having faith that this too shall pass. Okay, so let's see here. They're very interesting. Now it's going to kind of change the structure of how I had it for all the other readings, but no worry. Look at that, exactly what I just said. Tower moment here. Listen, tower is a sudden change. Okay, there could be here a sudden unexpected situation, circumstance, or event that may pop up here in the month of April. Now, the tower is ruled by Mercury. All right, so Mercury is fire, it's passion, and it's drive. So if we're looking at this from a positive or a more of a higher vibrational energy type of type of context here, this is talking about all this passion and drive that may be on the rise here in the month of April. Now, let me talk about how fire is, well, let's just put it this way. Mars is fire energy. So fire can help, right? Fire can help if it's contained, but fire can also destroy if it's not if it's not managed, or if it's not kind of like looked at, right? If it's not being, like if you don't have a watchful eye, right? It could turn into a wildfire or a forest fire, right? So this is kind of like that double-edged sword. So for some of you here, there could be here a potential situation, circumstance, or event, a sudden change. There could be here some type of revelation coming through, especially with these energies I talked about at the top of the reading. So there could be here some shift or major shift here happening within your connection. I'm here trying to put it so that you can see it here. Okay, there we go. A major shift that may be happening here with you, Pisces, and your significant other. Now, this could be individually or this could be together as a couple. However it may show up here for the both of you, this could be the reason why trust came up. It says here, again, the situation is calling for both of you to have faith. So have faith not only in your connection, but also have faith that this too shall pass. Let's see what other messages are coming through here for you in the month of April. What I'm getting here is, as long as both of you are really committed to trusting each other, to really putting in and trusting that you have each other's back, trusting that both of you can create or can support one another here, or be reliable or be dependable here, that there is this situation, circumstance, or event, whatever it may be, or this sudden change that wasn't expected, as long as both of you surrender to the power of emotionally supporting each other here, this tower moment could shift. It could shift, like the love for each other, the trust for each other, the dependability or the reliability that you have with each other here can shift this tower moment. Okay, but you have to have faith that, again, this too shall pass, because I keep hearing that clairaudiently, this too shall pass. Or for others of you, kind of trust that there is a higher purpose here. There's a divine kind of intervention happening here in some way, shape, or form. Because when we're talking about the tower energy, we're talking about something that we didn't see. It's coming from above. It's coming from the ethereal. It could be coming like a blessing in disguise, or it could be something here that may create this sudden change. But that sudden change is just an opportunity for you and your significant other to rebuild, to make something better, stronger, and more fruitful here. Okay. Give me some clarity here. Yeah, and the Five of Swords and the Hangman. Yeah. So listen, I'm going to tell you exactly how this is coming out. Okay. So it is what it is. And we're just going to, take a look at how this is going to impact your connection. Remember that I talked about this tower moment, this sudden change. You also have here the Five of Swords. Okay, so let me just bring it up like this so you could see. So we have the Tower, the Five of Swords, and the Hanged Man. So here, especially with the Five of Swords, this is some type of a disagreement. There could be here some tension. There could be here the sense of someone feeling hurt. Okay, if this person just accidentally or whatever, cut themselves here with the sword, and you see a little bit of blood there, but you see one person here kind of consoling, supporting the other person here. And that's what may be required here in the month of April. That no matter what this Tower moment may be, either individually or together as a couple, that as long as both of you are looking at this opportunity to trust each other and trust that, again, I'm going to say it again because this is what I keep hearing clairaudiently, this too shall pass. So there's the sense here of some of you either individually or together as a couple feeling either emotionally defeated. Now, granted, the swords is about the mind, but I'm getting emotion here as well. So I want to talk about that too. So either emotionally defeated or mentally defeated by this Tower moment, by this sudden change, by this sense of revelation, something that unexpectedly may occur or may have occurred already in the past or recent past, but is still being felt and being dealt with in the month of April. Okay, so this energy could be something that happened in the past or recent past, and we're just kind of working still through this energy in the month of April. And for some of you, remember that Mercury retrograde is going to still continue through May. So again, there's the sense of, fixing this or recalibrating this. But whatever this Tower moment is, no matter how of an unexpected situation, circumstance, or event, no matter how you may think or feel about what may occur or may have come up or may come up here in the month of April or may have already come up in, whatever came up here in the month of March, whatever this is going to create an opportunity for this Hanged Man energy. Now, the Hanged Man is ruled by Neptune. So this is talking about the sense of changing of a perspective. The Hanged Man energy here is all about this looking at something or putting a pause in something in order to see something from a different point of view. So whatever this is, like I said this at the top of the reading, even before these cards came out, I said that this could be a blessing in disguise, okay? Because the Hanged Man energy is not only just a hard pause, but it's also kind of a sense of compromise. So there could be here something coming up, maybe trust related here, okay? Maybe trust related. Or for others of you, this is saying just be, have faith in that this, energy may pass. But for some of you, it may be trust related. And there's the sense here of this Hanged Man's energy where both of you need to really sit down and think about or talk about how can you compromise over this situation? How can you see a new perspective or maybe changing your mind on something here? Maybe this situation, circumstance, or event is so impactful that it may change or start changing a perspective here that may have been needed. Because remember, the Tower is a change that is not only unexpected, but is something that may be created by fate. It's like something that needed to happen in order for something better to come along, or something of a better beginning or a stronger foundation to be built. Okay, so let's see how else this is coming across here. What other information we need to know? Other clarity here for Pisces and their significant other, their soulmate or their twin flame. Yeah, security, spy, and family. All right, so this is coming across as this. In order to, like I said, in order to create a more stable foundation, something here has to kind of end. Something here needs to come to an end or has to, in a way, be brought to light, okay, in order for this new beginning to occur, in order for there to be more stability within this connection, in order for both of you to feel as if there's a stronger maybe household security, maybe financial security here. For some of you, this is, so that there is a sense more of a certainty rather than a lack mindset here or feeling mentally defeated. For others of you, like I said, communication is going to be key. Now, granted, I know that this is spy, but this is also coming across here as communication in order for both of you, in order to kind of sidestep or create a better dynamic here with these three cards. There's a sense here of having to talk things over. There's a sense here of gathering information and really checking in with each other in order for you to strengthen or to think about or to keep adding here to the foundation of your commitment, of your connection, of either the family that you are creating or want to create, or the home life, or, the stability here that you are creating here with each other within this connection. Okay. So there's going to be here the sense of a new perspective that's going to allow you here to be more centered on either trusting each other, or there's going to be here something of you having faith that this situation, circumstance, or event, whether individually or together as a couple, will be for the greater good here of this connection. Pisces, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.